So now it's official. WWE has announced that from now on, after WrestleMania, we're gonna have dual branded pay-per-views, both featuring Raw and SmackDown stars. So we're gonna have 4-hour big pay-per-views monthly. Now, 4 hours is a long time, man. You know, just thinking about it. I mean, and especially when you have the 2-hour pre-show. You know, like just think about that for a sec. Like when a WrestleMania, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble comes along, and I'm watching the pre-show, and I realize, holy shit, it's only 2 hours away from the show. You know, like that's a lot, dude. For anyone that watches the pre-show, which in the first hour is kind of pointless, because in the second hour, that's when it picks up. The first hour, that's when people are just starting to file into the arena, and they're just having a random match. You know, it's just this is the problem I have with it. Like, I'm in between. Some agree with it being a dual branded show, some don't. I'm in the middle here. 150% of me says, okay, yeah, why not? Let's see where this goes. Maybe this will be a 1-year thing. They'll just give it a test run, whatever, right? We'll see where it goes. I'm all for it, right? Because a part of me does want to see a dual branded show monthly, like how it was from 2007 to 2011. But the other half of me is like, well, if we do a dual branded show, what about the Ty Dillingers? What about the Breezangos? What about, you know, guys who are not going to be on the show because they're not really, you know, paid enough attention about? You know, like, who's going to care about a Ty Dillinger when a John Cena is on the pay-per-view? Who's going to care about a Bobby Roode when you got Roman Reigns on the pay-per-view? Who's going to care about Rusev when you got AJ Styles on the show? You know, like, or just, I don't know. It's just, think about that. You know, it's like guys like a Dillinger, Rusev, and all these guys, right? People like that, mid card, lower mid card. What are they gonna do? Like, cause when it's a dual branded show, we are gonna see Romans and the Brawns and the Seth Rollins and the Balors, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Randy Orton, maybe Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, the top guys. But when you got what about the mid card? Bobby Roode, yes, he is in the mid card, and he really needs to change badly. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit okay with Bobby Roode now, but I still prefer how he was last year in NXT, but that's besides the point, man. I'm just waiting. Now I'm just waiting for him to turn heel. That's all I'm waiting for. Bobby Roode, I can do all the glorious taunt and still be lit every time he comes out and get excited for his match and whatever. But I'm just waiting for him to just turn very quickly. I'm waiting for that. But yeah, but like, what about those guys who're just gonna sit out and not be a part of the show? What about matches being cut? I still haven't forgotten about, you know, I mean, this match deserved to be cut because this match, no one gives a fuck about it, period. But, you know, Brodus Clay and I believe Tensai and the Funkadactyls against the Bellas and Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow. Like, what about matches that are set on the show, but then they get cut? You know, I mean, yeah, they might put them on the pre-show, but I mean, look what happened the last time there was a big match that was supposed to be on the main show, but they changed it to the pre-show. I think they did, which was Neville and Austin Aries. Now, on the Austin Aries, he probably left because he's probably a hard person to deal with backstage and whatever, right? But he left. Neville left because he knew that this is bullshit, what he's going through. He's been through a lot. He's supposed to be getting this and this and this, supposed to be doing this and this and this, but company says otherwise, and he's like, fuck it, I'm not going to take this anymore. He just walked out. Like, I don't know, maybe that's on the cruiserweights, but still, it's like, think about the people you're not going to see on television a lot, and then when you do see them on television, they're not going to be on the pay-per-view because they're going to get cut. Because, oh, there's another match here, we're going to put that match there, and forget about this match. You know what I mean? It's like it sucks. Do you know how many times I watched top 10 lists from Wall Culture on the channel, like I always do, right? And I'm watching when Adam Blampier and Pacitti and King Ross was there, the good old days of Wall Culture, but that's besides the point. When he made a list, top 10 fascinating facts of SummerSlam. I think it was 2011 or 2010. The amount of times around that time I keep hearing, oh, this match got cut. The Intercontinental title match got cut. The United States title match got cut. Tag team title match got cut. Women's title match got cut. It just that could happen here. A match that we want we're gonna be questioning about, like, why wasn't this person defending her title or his title on the show? Because it got cut. That's another bad thing about the dual branded shows. Yeah, it's 4 hours, but what happened when you get the main stuff on there? What about the rest? You got the world title, the tag titles, but what if and then you have like a feud with no titles? But what about you might have one. You might have one mid-card title, but the other one is probably on the pre-show or not on the show, period. And the same goes for the women. One on the show or on the pre-show, and one is not. So it's like, dude, I don't know. It's like, part of me just says, just stick what we got right now. Just stick what we got. I don't think we need to change anything, I felt maybe like 2016's, pay-per-view schedule, I think that was the best schedule recently. Compared to now, like, dude, I can handle dual branded shows as long as I can handle a 2 pay-per-view a month type of thing, as long as it's the beginning of the month, and like 3 weeks later, then we have another pay-per-view. I have no problem. If it's 3 weeks, then that's fine. That's actually blessed. 3 to 4 weeks, that's blessed. But if it's like 2 weeks, that's when people might have a problem with that. So I'm just going to read this from WrestlingInc.com because honestly, my thoughts is just, I don't know how to feel about it completely. All I know is, what if this happens, or what if this happens? Like, that's my main concern about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know WWE try to get them ticket sales, try to get them tickets sold, try to get their attendance up. But you could really, like, you could have both brands being on one show. It won't make a difference. If your show is bad, why would anyone want to go? It's like, it's boring, it's bad, I'm not gonna go, fuck it. When NXT comes, call me, then I'll go. But when it comes to like a Raw or SmackDown, forget it, So it's like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I'm in between with it. That's all I can say. So, this is from WrestlingInc.com. WWE will reportedly be making an official announcement soon regarding pay-per-view changes, according to the Wrestling News Observer, or Wrestling Observer newsletter. It is expected that the announcement will be the end of the brand-exclusive pay-per-view starting in WWE Backlash in May. WWE has confirmed that the upcoming announcement after a Ticketmaster's email sent this week revealed that Backlash pay-per-view on May 6th will now be a dual-branded show after previously being announced for a Raw brand. As noted, originally only 5 events were scheduled to be a dual-branded show: Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. Adding more pay-per-view events had added costs without a lot of new revenue, with the exception of the live gates, since they aren't really increasing the WWE Network's subscription numbers at a high rate. There also may have been issues with storylines slowing down due to longer gaps in between brand exclusive events. WWE ran 16 pay-per-view events in 2017 and cut back to 14 this year, but they had a goal of running 12 one per month. They've They currently have 13 more scheduled to take place after the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, Fastlane, WrestleMania, Backlash, Payback, Money in the Bank, Battleground, SummerSlam, Extreme Rules, Hell in the Cell, TLC Survivor Series, and Clash of Champions. Don't know why there's a Triple H expected to have more control. I'll get to that in a sec. In another pay-per-view change that has not been confirmed yet, there's belief within WWE that the former B shows will be increased by 1 hour to be 4 goddamn hour pay-per-views with 2 matches on the 1 hour kickoff show? I thought it would be 2 hours. Guess my assumption was wrong. I thought it would be 2 hours, but thank God it's only 1. Bless. One of the main reasons for the increase likely has to do with to fit top stars from both brands on one show. The Observer points to how the biggest complaint with the pay-per-views has been the length of the top shows, and now every show will be 5 hours long. Observer notes that both shows will be pushing the same pay-per-view each month, and all the top stars would be on it. But one major negative is that a lot of middle and lower card talents won't be featured on the pay-per-view, if at all. And less pay-per-view time means less focus on TV. It would also speculate that we may see more stipulation matches on TV that would have usually been used for pay-per-views with some of the mid-card feuds. Another negative could be that there will be title matches relegated to pre-shows, which will hurt their significance. There also could be more multi-person matches as a way to get top talents booked on the pay-per-view. More matches on each show, meaning rushed matches, less spots for non-title matches. It's possible that most of the shows will feature the 2 main titles, 2 secondary titles, 2 women title matches, and 2 tag team title match, and the cruiserweight title. Goddamn, it was a lot to read, and I'm really tired. I'm recording this like 2:50 a.m. on Sunday. I'll be uploading this Sunday about 12 hours later, so whatever. But yeah, dude, I did not think about that. You know, that no pay-per-view time, then they're not gonna care about them on normal television, and matches are gonna get rushed. More multi-person matches just to get top talent on the show. Rushed matches, dude. This might suck. Just reading this alone, I know this is kind of speculation, but at the same time, think about it. It's kind of accurate, and this could suck. That's why I said I hope this is a 1 year, this is a 1 year freaking tryout, and then when next year comes around, they go back to having exclusive pay-per-views, because I can't deal with this. And if they're gonna do a dual branded show for the next year, then they cannot have Fastlane as a pay-per-view in March. Elimination Chamber has to be the show next year. Please. I know that's not the schedule, and that was just the news about WWE to make another major change on pay-per-views, and they're also going to do a gauntlet match on Raw featuring the 7 competitors for the Elimination Chamber match. So here are the pay-per-views for this year. We got WrestleMania coming up on April 8th. We got the Elimination Chamber, which is next Sunday. We got Fastlane 2 weeks after. Then we have WrestleMania on the 8th of April. Backlash, May 6th. Money in the Bank is the month after on the 17th, right? In Chicago. July 17th. Ooh, only 1 month off. 1 month off. We would have had, a CM Punk type of thing. But anyways, Extreme Rules a month later in July 15th. SummerSlam will be on August 19th. Hell in the Cell will be in September. That's the first. And On the 16th of this year, TLC, a new spot, will no longer be in December, for now at least. It will be in October. Second year in a row that's going to be in October for TLC on the 21st. And Survivor Series November 18th. And Clash of Champions December 16th. Okay. And this is the post from WWE. More of what you want. After WrestleMania, you'll get the best of both brands. Raw and SmackDown every month on every pay-per-view. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Like I said, I mean, they did had Battleground set up. They did had Payback set up. You know, some might think, yeah, good, get rid of Payback, get rid of Battleground. I understand Battleground. I mean, the only good thing I remember from Battleground was Undertaker returning and costing Brock Lesnar the WWE Championship in 2015. What else happened? I don't know. The Usos versus Harper and Roman for the tag titles. And Cena and Owens again. That was like when Cena defended his U.S. title against Owens and made him submit. And I think that's it. That's all I can remember from Battleground. But Payback? A lot of shit went down on Payback, dude. You know, we had Axel winning the Intercontinental title on Father's Day. We had Cena beat Ryback in the 3 stages of hell. We kind of buried him. Man ate him through a fucking ambulance. Man ate him through an ambulance. He hit him with the attitude adjustment through the ambulance. Think about that. We had CM Punk make his return in his hometown, Chicago. By the way, I swear to God, Payback is the most pay-per-views that has hosted in Chicago. I swear to God, they've been to Chicago about 3 times. 2013, 2014, 2016, dude. Holy shit. You know, but 3 times. I can't remember any other pay-per-view that done that within the span of 4 years. You know? It's ridiculous. 3 to 4 years. But yeah, that in 2013, yeah, Punk returned, taking on Chris Jericho, which was a great match. An instant classic to me, classic to me. We had, I think, and then AJ Lee won the Divas title that day. We also had Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, Dolph Ziggler when he was world champion, but it was the beginning of the demise of Dolph Ziggler when he had the double turn with him and Del Rio, and he lost the world title due to getting kicked in the head too many times, and just playing up his concussion situation. But yeah, everything else is fine. Extreme Rules, I mean, okay, in July, but there's something I want to talk about. Some of these pay-per-views, Clash of Champions. I mean, I know it's kind of just a name. It's not really like, oh, it's a Clash of Champions or champions are going to go at it on the show. You know what I mean? But, I mean, dude, I just don't know. It's like, so is it going to be like Night of Champions, but it's just Clash of Champions? But Clash of Champions, it kind of means that the champions are going to fight each other. That's what that means. Then it should be like the Clash of Challengers and Champions. I don't fucking know. If you're going to put it like, oh, every title will be on the line against, you know, their challengers and whatever. I don't know. TLC, I think that should... Why don't they brought back Backlash, but they got rid of Payback. So why don't they bring back, I don't know, Unforgiven? You know, why didn't they bring back No Mercy and switch that for Hell in a Cell? You know, Hell in a Cell, now I have no problem with it, but still, I mean, just think about it in promos. At the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, I'm gonna whoop your ass inside Hell. Like, for fuck's sake, dude, it's so dumb. Like, just change it. It's like, at TLC, I'm gonna beat you in a TLC match. You know how lame that sounds? But Extreme Rules. Yeah, in an Extreme Rules match, I'm gonna take you all the way to the extreme. Really? Come on. Money in the Bank. I don't know, but Like the only pay-per-view I love that has a unique name outside of the main pay-per-views is Backlash, because it makes sense. You know, we're coming off the heels of the biggest event of the year, WrestleMania, and now it's time to suffer the backlash of WrestleMania, which is the people trying to get revenge who lost at WrestleMania. Kind of makes sense. You know, when I think of Backlash, I think of Randy Orton getting payback on Triple H when he lost him at WrestleMania, winning the WWE title in a 6-man tag, you know, in Providence, Rhode Island in 2009. And also Cena losing the Edge in a last man standing match for the World Heavyweight title. You know, like, think of all that Backlash. You know, Punk and Kane going at it. Like, 2009 Backlash, one of my favorites of all time. But 2016 is my favorite Backlash ever. Ever. I will always watch that pay-per-view again and again. I'm actually going to look that up right now. But anyways. Yeah, man. That's the talk of the town. WWE pay-per-views. Okay. So, we got news here. This was up on February 8th. Okay, that's about the cruiserweight situation. I don't need to know about that again. Fuck that. Yeah, it's just I'm in between with it. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Let me see if I can find out anything else about pay-per-views, because that's all I'm interested in right now is the WWE pay-per-view situation. I don't really care about anything else, you know? I don't really care about it. Rumors about Ronda Rousey. I don't care about her partners, fam. Just let it be freaking Braun Strowman and be done with it. I don't care, dude. I don't care. She's there. She's there. That's all I can say. She's on the show. She's a part of WWE. Whatever. Yay. Cool. Whatever. You know what I mean? Oh my god. So yeah, they have all these pay-per-views, but they removed they removed Payback, which was supposed to be on May 27th, but they removed that. They removed Battleground, and yeah, like I said, Payback was okay, but Battleground needed to go for a long time, especially what happened last freaking year. You know, that I'm surprised they even acknowledged Battleground. Honest, after what happened last year, fucking Great Khali fucking coming in, nah, fam. If you like the Great Khali, that's you. Great on you. Good on you, fam. Enjoy yourself. But me? Nah, you good, fam. You are good. I don't need the Great Khali in my WWE in my fucking life. I don't need him, okay? I don't need the Great Khali in my sights. Okay? That's all I can say about that. Jason Jordan's gonna be out of WrestleMania. He's fucked up. Jason Jordan, you know, Kurt Angle coming on Raw saying that, Jason Jordan's not gonna be able to make it for WrestleMania, which sucks. If it's legit, it sucks, because I think Jason Jordan does deserve a WrestleMania match, mainly because, well, the dude has been entertaining for the past many months now. You know, just starting off to be Kurt Angle's my dad, and I'm gonna try to make a career, and as a singles guy, whatever, and then turned into this entitled, a little cocky though, try to cover it, but use the fact that his dad is in power of Raw, try to use that, but not blatantly show it in your face. He's trying to use it in a way where where it's not really convincing that, like, yeah, my dad's in power, so we're gonna do whatever I want. You know what I mean? like, so, but for him to get hurt and now he's out, it's just sad. It's like, man. Well, there's always next year, dude. There's always next year. You can never get what you want, and what you want, it's not always what you get. That's the famous words of Dusty Rhodes. My favorite quote of all time, dude. All time. I love 205 Live now. I love their song, their presentation, everything. Now, I just need to know, are they gonna switch the arena thing, the whole arena situation for 205 Live? Some say Full Sail. A part of me says I don't know about that now. I mean, yeah, it'd be cool for them to film 205 Live wherever, like 205 Live, wherever NXT goes, 205 Live follows. You know what I mean? Like NXT goes to where they are now in Atlanta, Georgia, where they used to have WCW Saturday Night, right? So they do that. They do taping of NXT, and then they right after, hopefully the crowd is lit enough, so they would do another hour of wrestling. It would be 205 Live. I think that'd be cool. But I guess it's about the money that comes in. You know, that's the problem with Dolph Ziggler too. He's getting paid $100 million, Jesus, $1.5 million, right? Damn, it's a lot of money. Where's that chick that accused them of doing something stupid with her? You know, that one dumb YouTuber, that blonde, fake, plastic looking chick. You know what I mean? Well, that's besides the point. But yeah, Dolph Ziggler, dude. Some people are trying to tell me that Dolph Ziggler could possibly win at Fastlane and become the WWE champion. I have no problem seeing Dolph Ziggler as WWE champion at any point. I have no problem with that. Yes, the fact that Dolph Ziggler has not been on television yet, he left the U.S. title flat on the ring. He just left it, walked out for about a month, came back at the Rumble, got eliminated very quickly, came back 2 weeks after the Rumble, and now he's in a title match. It's like, fam, you know what I mean? If I did that, I would have been fired. If I did that, I would have been fired. I wouldn't get promoted. I would get fired. Okay? So for Dolph Ziggler to do that, it's like, dude, some people are questioning, like, why? And now it's like, well, he has a chance of winning at Fastlane. Do I have a problem with Dolph winning at Fastlane? Look, I'm not saying, yes, I want Dolph Ziggler to win. That way, I don't care about Nakamura and AJ Styles. Are you marks? Are you freaking marks? You smarks? All you care about is high flying and flip-de-doo-dahs and... Yeah, no. I'm not a fucking retard, okay? I'm not. I don't sit here and belittle wrestling fans to a point where, calling them smarks and marks, just because they like what they like and I don't like what they like, it's stupid, you know what I mean? It's like, if you like people doing flips, go ahead. Fuck it. Enjoy yourself, bruh. I like technical wrestlers. That's who I am, You might find that boring. Alright, fine. Fair enough. For me, yeah, you might be slow, so maybe that's the reason why you won't be able to understand it as good. But yeah. I mean, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the definition of smart, noun, plural smarks. A fan of professional wrestling who is aware that the matches are scripted but enjoys them nothing less. So the people that are belittling smarks on the internet, do they enjoy what they watch? Do they enjoy what they watch? If they don't, why are they watching then? I would love to know that. I mean, it's kind of dumb. Hey, let me watch this wrestling show, which I don't like because I find it sucks. I don't like it, It's like, Now, Wrestling Mark, a fan of wrestling who, 1, does not or chooses not to follow the backstage politics of the actual sport. 2, prefers to believe in the characters and angles they watch unfold on television as real, unaware of how choreographed and prearranged it is. 3, prefers to cheer for a specific wrestler even if general consensus by the internet majority is that they suck balls. This is Urban Dictionary. I'm reading this off. Number 4 is a total dumbass redneck member of the audience who needs to stop living in 1998 and learn the days of Stone Cold, Steve Austin, and The Rock are long dead. Oh my god, Hogan ran over The Rock. That's real. The Undertaker is still a great wrestler. By David Griffin, 2005. Good god. Okay. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. But yeah, it's like, why are you gonna shit on something? If you don't like it, just stop watching. And if you're calling yourself a fan, then why are you just... I don't get it. So, mark is a slang term that describes a fan who believes that the characters and events of some of or all of professional wrestling are real. The term can also be applied to a fan who idolizes a particular wrestler, promotion, or style of wrestling to a point some might consider excessive. Okay. Alright. Well, all I can say is, dude, like, Dolph Ziggler winning, it's not gonna matter to me. If Corbin wins, then I'll be shocked. But what you think? Like, I would cry if they give it to Baron Corbin and we get Corbin versus Nakamura and possibly with AJ Styles involved at WrestleMania, because that is fucking funny as fuck, and I would die of laughter. I'm not gonna get upset. I'm gonna be like, what? What? Baron Corbin is the new WWE champion. You gotta be serious. I'm like, yeah. Well, where do people talk about briefcase now? He didn't need it. He could just walk in there and win the title on his own. How about that? You know? It's just funny. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, people said they're gonna fight it out. It's like, it's too soon. It feels too soon. Let them get a tag title reign. You know what I mean? I feel like it's too soon for KO and Sammy to brawl it out. They literally got together back in October, and it's February now. By the time it gets to WrestleMania, like, dude, it's way too soon. Okay? They went in October, right? So November, December, January, February, March. Dude, 5 to 6 months, and then you broke up already? Damn. It's like, why? I don't get it. But pretty much that's all. That's my thoughts, dude. Nothing much at all. I'm not gonna talk about rumors. Fuck all that. All I care about was the pay-per-view situation, because I wanted to know what's going on with that. You know. But that's besides the point. Now I want to talk about Impact Wrestling. I know, right? Impact Wrestling. What? But yeah, it's true. Now, what I like about Impact Wrestling so far, they got rid of the GFW stuff. You know, they got rid of the green. They updated their shit. Thank you. Like, I really did not like it. I did not like the green ring. I fucking hated it. I hated the shit. I really hated the circle shit. The octagon, whatever the fuck, the 6-sided ring. I hated that. I really did. But when it went to a square circle, I'm like, yes, that's how it's supposed to be done. Alright? They got some people in there like that I recognize, you know, Brian Cage, you know, I think that's it. Brian Cage, you know, Mundo and everyone else there, you know, whatever. You know, the fact that freaking, what's his name, was on the show, Tajay Dutt, as a commentator, which was shocking. Very shocking, to be honest. So apparently Impact Wrestling's ratings went up. The show, the viewership went up. Rating down for a championship match. So this week was 300K. 300,000 people watched. Wow. Okay. 0.07. Ow. I mean, I don't know what was TNA's highest show or highest episode. I don't know. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I like the graphics of Impact. I will not lie to you. It looked great. You saw that. I'm on Twitter and I see a photo of EC3 versus Johnny Impact, number one contender for the championship. I'm like, dude, that looks cool. Like, I literally want to know, are they going to get rid of the championship belts that they have? I really hate it. I hate the global title that they got. I really don't like it anymore. It's like, at first I was like, okay. But now, does not look good. I'd rather have them bring back the old TNA. Whatever. I wish they went back to the TNA, you know. Like, is it because, because of, what it's associated with, tits and ass? Really? You're gonna change the name because of that? I mean, if people are not fucking retards, then of course they're gonna know, okay, it's total non-stop action. Which does sound wrong if you think about it. But, still, I just want them to go back to how they were. TNA. They were known for that. They were successful because of that. And now when they switched to Impact in 2011, now everything changed. And now everything went bad after that. To me, when they went to Impact, when they're focusing on Impact more than TNA, they said less of TNA, but they said more of Impact. That's when it became a problem. So I kind of wish that they went back to the letters of TNA, because that's who everybody recognized them as. So they might as well just go back to that. It's stupid for them to try to change it, and they change it to nothing. They try to change it to Global Force Wrestling, GFW, but nothing has changed since. Nothing has got better from that. So I think they should just go back to TNA. They were successful because of that, so they should go back to TNA. That's just me. And they should go to a different television network. Pop TV. Ain't nobody heard of Pop TV. Spike. I mean, I don't think Spike's gonna do wrestling at all, or they're gonna bring back Impact. I don't know. But like, go to a different, if you can, go to a different network if you can. Like, dude, I don't know. I want them to go live, by the way. Like, same thing with NXT and Impact. They gotta go live. I'm sorry. Like, NXT being taped, I mean, a part of me wants to wish that they don't alternate the freaking volume and the crowd noise and stuff, but I just hope that, that one day, weekly, NXT goes live. But I guess it kind of makes it easier for them to tape NXT. At least it's like a recent episode. They do one show and then they just move on for the next week. They're not like fucking Impact Wrestling, taping for every week for the next couple of months, being outdated as hell. And like, I'm pretty sure NXT's already done that too. Like, I think at least they're doing it for WrestleMania season. It makes sense. But Impact does it yearly for no reason. It's like, I understand, it kind of saves time, but I don't know. It's just, I have a lot of questions with that. It's like, how are you taping your shows? I don't know. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this week on the 7 Days Podcast. Nothing much. Oh yeah, Rich Swann got released by WWE. Nothing much I could say. I heard that he's been released of all charges, but dude, you still fucked up at the end of the day. It's like saying, you got into an altercation with somebody and then they end up dead, but you didn't kill them, but you were held accountable for, but, it doesn't make it right just because you were free of all charges. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, it's like, yeah, he fucked up. He did something stupid. He put his hands on his wife, but in the end, it's like, what can you do? Society nowadays, you put your hand on somebody's wife, not okay, dude. Not okay. But when a wife put their hands on a male, it's a different story. Now, I don't want to go there. That's besides the point. But yeah, Rich Swann, he parted ways with WWE. Him and WWE came to, agreement to part ways. So we'll see. Hopefully he'll return one day in the future. I hope he gets his life back together. And just seeing that photo of him in that mugshot, it really disturbs me. It's like, dude, you used to be cool and fun. But I guess it's one of those cases where when they're on TV, they're different, but then when they're not on TV, they're the complete opposite, and that's just facts. I mean, so unless you're Enzo Amore, fucking douchebag all around, but that's beside the point. So yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed some of this podcast. Not much. My main focus on today's episode was just the pay-per-views. That was like my main concern about how they're gonna do that after WrestleMania. That's like my main thing I was worried about. Everything else was like an add-on thing I just did on the top of my head and just on the fly. So hope you guys enjoy it. Please check out videos of this week. Check out Monday Night Raw. Check out SmackDown Live. Check out 205 Live, first episode this week. And also check out NXT. And check out yesterday's episode of SmackDown General Manager Mode from SVR 2007. Hope you guys enjoy all of that content. And I'll see you guys next week for a repeat. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. Leave a like, subscribe. Thank you guys for listening. It's been a pleasure, and I'm out later.